Hello, beautifuls. Lynn here. Welcome to my channel, Tune into Love. I am back with a pick a card for all of you, beautiful heart and souls. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful to be here today, sharing this message with all of you. I have 3 different groups to choose from. I'm going to pull cards this time during the reading. So take a moment, take a nice deep breath. Tune in. We have the yellow dragon here. We have the purple fleur-de-lis type of design, and we have the blue dragon. So group 1, 2, and 3. Whichever group is calling to your heart and soul the most, this pick a card is really a message from your soul, whatever your soul wants you to know at this time, whatever you may be experiencing or going through, this message will hopefully bring you some affirmation, some wisdom, some guidance moving forward, just affirm where you're at and where you're going. So I will put timestamps in the description below for all of you. And with that, let's just get right into it. We'll start with group number 1. We have the yellow dragon here. So these are my playing cards that I brought out today. We have the 10 of hearts, the 10 of cups. Look at that beautiful sunny 10 of cups. So this is a beautiful start to your reading. And I'm actually going to continue the playing card theme here. I have some Bob Ross cards that I'm going to pull. And these are awesome because they're playing cards and they have little quotes, Bob Ross quotes on them. So let's see what comes through to add to this yellow sunny 10 of cups energy, 10 of hearts, yellow dragon. Let's see what we got here. You have to have dark in order to show light, just like in life. Look at that. This is the 6 of Wands. So this is really beautiful. We have the wand energy here with the cups energy. 6 of Wands. You have to have dark in order to show light, just like in life. I love this so much. So whatever you're going through right now, there is, so much joy, so much abundant emotional energy that feels really good, really healthy, really loving. And it's an acknowledgement also of any dark energies that you've had to face, any dark energies that are a part of your journey. The dark and the light, you can't have one without the other. The dark is equally as important as the light. And so I feel like this is a beautiful embracing of your dark side and seeing how it serves your light. And it allows you to also feel alignment with your light in a much deeper way, because it brings such a deep sense of gratitude and appreciation for the whole, the whole totality of it all, the whole 10 of cups. Oh, look at that. We got the lovers that wanted to come out and the 6 of Wands. I'm just going to pull 2. Oh, well, may as well just bring them all out here. They're all really good. So with the lovers, the 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. I mean, this is absolutely stunning. I mean, we are talking alignment here with your true authentic self, really embracing all of yourself, accepting all of yourself, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, seeing how it all of it together is what truly creates the masterpiece. I love the Bob Ross aspect in here right now with the paintings. It's like, in order to really have this 10 of Cups lifestyle, this true, fulfillment of our well-being, it includes all of it. It's all inclusive. Love is all inclusive. And it's in those moments where we feel like it's the darkest. It's in those moments of challenges that we really, truly get to feel and experience our strength. We get to act on our strength, our courage, our bravery. And that's what allows us to really see who we really are and to really appreciate those experiences. When it's really good, that it's not just handed to you necessarily. It's something you've had to work for, something you've had to face. It's something you've chosen on your own. It's a choice. You chose to be in alignment with yourself. You're choosing to follow your heart and your dreams. You're choosing to follow your true love. And with the wands here, it's rooted in your heart. It's that passion. It's that courage, and the determination to never give up, to only see yourself successful, even when you feel like you're failing or when you're, not where you're supposed to be. You always are. And it's like that acknowledgement that you are. Okay. So we have new beginnings here. New beginnings in love and life. So new beginnings in possibly speaking your truth. There's like new truths, new things that you're going to experience and discover that I feel like are internal right now. And it's like there's a choice here to really embrace it all. And as you do, it's like this beautiful emotional energy is very well tempered with the truth of who you are. And so I feel a very light energy here with the dark. It's a very good balance of light and dark. So I don't even like to necessarily say light and dark or light and shadow. It's like, I feel like it's all just like you're recognizing the energy for what it is. And it's all inclusive. It's all one. It's all beautiful. It's all you. There could be a new lover here. There could be a possibility for a new relationship that is just beyond anything you've ever known before. So that's very, very exciting. A lot of success and victory in that. Let's see what comes through with the Island Time Wellness. Oh my goodness, wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful relationship that is, you know, you're already connected to this person. If you haven't met them already, there is a relationship here that is absolutely stunning. It is so beautiful. It's like you're both so accepting of each other, of everything that you've been through. You're excited to get to know each other. It's like this newness where you get to rediscover yourself and each other, although you already know yourselves so well that it's like, it's just this beautiful sharing of energies and appreciation for what you've been through and being able to relate to one another, and also being, you know, still your independent self, being able to be independent and sovereign and do your own thing and share in that. So this is absolutely beautiful. My goodness. Congratulations. I can feel the beauty of it. And it's just, it's so wonderful. There's almost no words to describe the feeling of it. So good for you and whomever you're connecting with here. And know too that it's attracting these types of relationship into your life in the future. You know, that moving forward, it's like, I feel like this is something you've always wanted, you've always dreamed, you've always felt, and it's required you to really do a lot of work on yourself and really go into your own shadows and your own darkness in order to, you know, see the bigger picture. And both of you have done that. And I feel like there's just a bond here that is beyond words. Okay, it's really beautiful. So let's get a question card here. Let's see what wants to come through. Why do I deserve what I want? How have I changed from believing that I shouldn't ask for what I want to realizing that it is my right to have it all? I love that. How do I feel when I know that I deserve what I want? It made me emotional. It's the good emotions though. It's like the bubbling up of, you know, such pure emotions that are so well deserved and so beautiful. You know, you are a beautiful person, you have a beautiful heart and soul, and you haven't shied away from facing your fears and going in and doing the work that's required, even when it was challenging, even when it was hard. You know, there's a strength and integrity to you that is so appreciated and so admired. And I feel like you guys both feel that in one another. Okay, so this is definitely a beautiful new relationship that is going to be, you know, forever. It's forever. Let's get one from the Energy Oracle. Attachment. Okay, so the number 5 in attachment. It almost feels to me like this is a part of embracing the darker nature of life, where we feel attachments to certain things and we may view them in some regard as negative or something we need to release or let go of. And I feel like this is more of a releasing of any false personas or anything that you feel about yourself that isn't authentic. And I feel like this relationship is helping you do that. I feel like it's helping you really appreciate who you are and accept yourself authentically, and vice versa. I feel like there's a feeling here of like this person being so closely bonded to you that you almost feel like, you know, maybe you've had a feeling of not wanting to let them go, or you're afraid of losing them. However, I feel like there's also a reassurance here. It's like helping you heal any sort of attachment issues that you may have, that you've had in your past. It's helping you change with the number 5. It's helping you shift into true appreciation, and also, you know, allowing that perspective of really not taking anything for granted. I feel like you really appreciate, you know, the love in your heart and the love of someone else. And it's recognizing that we don't own anyone and they don't own us. And we always have the power to say no and walk away at any time, right? And I feel like there's this healthy type of energy around attachment where you don't feel like you need them to be happy. However, you're very appreciative and grateful, and it's like you won't take them for granted. They won't take you for granted. So there's like an energy of stability here in this relationship that allows you to be open with one another. If you have any sort of, you know, fears of attachment or fears of being alone or anything like that, like I feel like you both relate to that, and it's helping you transform that energy into a healthier being, a healthier state where, you know, you're attached to one another, and yet you give each other the freedom to be who you are, you know, to be your authentic selves, to, you know, if someone wants to travel somewhere for work or do something, there's not this like, you know, oh, you're leaving me behind sort of energy. It's like, okay, go, you know, you have this trust in one another that even if you're not together, you're still together. And I feel like, you know, this relationship in particular is helping you really let go of those any sort of old attachment issues and really embrace your true authenticity. So it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful to see. Let's get one here from the Ascended Masters. We have energy healing, Merlin. So yeah, this relationship I feel is really powerful in how you perceive energy, how you work with energy. You may feel yourself as an energy healer, someone who can transmute energy, transform it. I like to feel it or think of it as, you know, if there are any sort of energies that are distorted or wounded, that we're able to restore that energy to its healthy state, you know, to its original healthy state. And I feel like that's, you know, very reflective of the Lover's card, and choosing to be your authentic self, and really whatever is going on within you, you know, it's a reflection of many other things in this world. So I feel like as you heal yourself, as you really align with your true authenticity and embrace unconditional love, this energy of recognizing your own healing powers, like how powerful you are, like Merlin, I feel like you have a deep understanding of how you affect energy and how you're able to heal it and transmute it when necessary. And I feel like together you both just, I mean, you both understand that. And so there's, you know, the healing, it's like you're moving beyond healing and into a state of well-being and stability where you can now truly feel like an energy healer in the world, where your own stuff isn't, you know, a part of it's healed. Like I feel like there's an energy of being healed here, and now being able to really expand your perspective in terms of healing. Like I feel like the world will present certain situations or circumstances where you always feel guided and protected, and like if there's something going on, you can respond to it if you choose, and in a way that's really beneficial. And if not, you know that it's, you know, it's there's nothing personal about it. It's like you have an understanding of where the universe wants you, or if you are in a situation, you just know what to do. So I think that's really, really beautiful. Oh my goodness, what an awesome first reading for this message. Let's get one from the Wisdom of Avalon. These one to flip out. Look at this, Merlin again, the Merlin and the Raven. And I hear a bird outside. I'm not sure what kind of bird it is because I'm in here, but he's like squawking. See if he'll do it again. So the Merlin, alchemy, justice, balance, the number 1, and then the Raven, magic, coincidence, synchronistic events. Okay, so this is really beautiful. This is all aligned, synchronistic energy. You're really in tune with the alchemy of life right now. And always, I feel like this is something that, you know, is always going to be with you in a way that you just easily recognize, you know, when, and I feel like there's an energy here where you know when you're kind of in your magical energy healing versus when you can just be yourself and be authentic and be your lover self. And there's a lot of energy of success around you both. I feel like this is definitely a very powerful connection. It's, you know, and anyone who's watching this message, who feels like maybe they don't know if they have a true love, like I feel like, you know, like there's no one watching this message that doesn't know. So this is a part of the Merlin energy. This is a part of like understanding how energy works. And you know, you're definitely here to heal, alchemize, bring balance, stability into the world. And, you know, this beautiful affirmation of this union is, I mean, this is one of the most beautiful readings I've ever done. This is absolutely beautiful. And this feeling of knowing what you deserve, without there being an air of arrogance to it or like, you know, unworthiness. It's just all very well deserved. You've worked really hard in your life to be where you are today. And I feel like there's a lot of synchronicity here, especially with, we have the blue dragon here again. There's two, oh no, is this the blue dragon? The yellow dragon. Look, we've got the yellow dragon and the blue dragon. So a lot of dragon energy, which is very, you know, to me, very much a soul energy, a very empowered soul energy, very masterful, a lot of wisdom. And I feel like your union brings a lot of justice to the energy around you, to the people, the relationships around you, just naturally, even if you're not aware. Oh my goodness. I just realized we have 2 6 of Wands, 2 6 of Clubs. It's just like double victory. I mean, it's like affirming for both of you. It's so beautiful. The words are, it's like the words are obsolete at this point. Let's get one from the Earth Magic here. Absolutely gorgeous. And look at this ocean ebb and flow. I love this. You know, it's like the love that you have between the two of you is as deep as the ocean and beyond. It's very emotional, yet it's like, and it's so big and it's so vast and so full and deep. And yet it ebbs and flows in perfect rhythm and harmony and perfect, you know, in all perfectness. Like there's nothing too deep. There's nothing too emotional. It's like you both have this emotional stability through this relationship. Because of this relationship, I feel, you know, because of yourself, of course. And so it's, you know, only natural for you to attract your counterpart, your beautiful, true love of a lifetime here, because that's what this feels like. You know, this is like absolutely beautiful. So this ebb and flow energy, you know, with the Merlin energy, with the synchronicities of nature, of life itself, of, you know, new truths, and it's like anything new that comes your way or is arriving it's like there's an embracing of it. You know, it's something new to learn. It's something new to look forward to. There's new adventures. There's new things to discover in life. And with your awareness and with the wisdom and the love in your heart, you know, and the acknowledgement of it being all inclusive, you know, light, dark, good, bad, up, down, all around, all of it. You know, this beautiful ebb and flow of emotional energy between the two of you and others is just absolutely stellar. It's so beautiful, and it's an acknowledgement that life, you know, is always changing. It's ebbing and flowing. You know, it may feel amazing in one moment, and the next day it may feel kind of mundane or whatever, but it's like you're just going with the flow. You know, you're going with the flow, both of you are, and I feel like that is how you're able to approach every day. You know, every day you're able to ebb and flow. There's nothing that's really going to shake you off your foundation. You know, it's like you're both very, very solid. And this is a very beautiful love that is everlasting, infinite. It is an infinite love. It is infinite. I'm just like, wow, I'm honestly blown away by this reading. I'm gonna grab one here from the Lovers Oracle, since this is definitely a message for lovers, true lovers. True lovers. Oh my goodness. This is exciting for like you guys, and also for the whole world, in my opinion. Look at this. This is what I like to see in the world. So we have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. I believe I said that earlier, and when it came to the attachment card, because I'm definitely feeling that there's such a power here between the two of you, and it's like there's an appreciation of it. There's a softness to it. There's an acknowledgement of how powerful this connection is, and yet it calms any sort of fears. It brings stability versus fear, because there's such a deep gratitude and appreciation for all that is included within this relationship, within your own relationship with yourself and the world, and now with others. Like, I feel like you both know you have the power to walk away at any time. You know, you have the power to say no, to walk away, and yet there's no reason that you would, because the love between you is so real. You know that it's real. Whatever you've been through together, whether it was seen or unseen, whether this person you've yet to meet in real life, this person's been with you for a very long time, and you both have been helping each other in very unseen ways heal your own stuff within yourself, or, you know, discover who you really are, accept your true authentic self, be your true authentic self. And it's not even about holding on or letting go. I feel like there's a recognition here that there's no need to hold on or let go. You two just love each other like crazy. And there's no denying that, you know? I love how it's, you know, I decided to paint my nails red today, and I didn't know why, because I haven't painted them for some time. And it's like I can feel this passion, this loving energy, and yet, you know, here it is with the yellow dragon and the sun and the yellow hearts. I feel like it's all very light in terms of it's not all about just the passion. It's not all just about the romance. It's everything. It's all inclusive. It's like your best friend, your partner, your lover, your confidant, and also you're able to be yourself and be independent at the same time. There's no hard feelings between the two of you. There's no there's none of that lower vibrational type of energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just very refined and mature and loving and kind, and you're an example. You're just a beautiful example for others in so many ways, and yet it's not even about that. You know, it's like you've embraced who you really are, and it's the true gift of life and love that you get to experience now together in a way that is beyond anything you've ever known before or felt before. It's just so well deserved, and it's so beautiful. And, you know, how do you feel when you know that what you deserve, that you deserve what you want? You know, that is so beautiful. How do I feel when I know that I deserve what I want? So that's what your soul really wants you to know, and ask yourself, and just really feel into and really enjoy. I'm going to see if there's anything else that wants to come through. Any other cards that would like to speak to you? Let me see. I didn't pull them all out. I figured I would just give it a go today and see what wanted to come through. And I'm not really feeling anything else here. I could pull one from Nature's Whispers just to give one last little message here from nature, the nurturing energy here of love and life. Let's see what wants to come through for all of you. This beautiful lovers couple that you are. Pause, number 4. So maybe this is a time where your soul really wants you to just kind of drink up this moment, take a pause, you know, allow yourself to have some moments of just deep appreciation for what is manifesting, unfolding as you're, you know, moving forward in your life, as you're loving your life, as you're appreciating your life. And, you know, if this person, you haven't met them in the physical reality yet, that it's, you know, it's on the horizon, and to just, you know, allow yourself to ground and go with the flow. When you feel a bit, you know, like, I don't know, I feel like this is so new. This love is so deep, and yet it's something you've known your whole life, right? Like it's a love energy that is unmistakable. You know, this person has somehow been with you for a very long time, if not your whole life in some way. Like your souls are so interconnected, so deeply entwined with each other. It's so beautiful. And I feel like, allow yourself to just savor the moments, when you feel them. And if things feel a little hectic or a little whatever, just take a moment to pause, refresh, go outside, do something that feels good, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be anything at all. It could just be, it's okay. Allow yourself to feel it, enjoy a moment or two in your heart with them, and, look forward, to all that's unfolding for you, because I feel like this is such a powerful connection. Obviously, it's so beautiful. It's everything. It's the 10 of Cups, and there's this energy here that's transforming. So you may feel a little tension at times, or you may feel things arise a little bit here with attachment. And every time that you acknowledge it, you're able to, release that, let go of it, and know that there's no reason to let go. There's no reason to hold on. You already understand that, each of you is sovereign, each of you is authentically yourself, and you always have the power to say no and walk away at any time. So it's really about trusting this connection, trusting yourself, trusting your path, no matter what, that you stay true to yourself, and to honor yourself, because it's not about changing for anyone. You don't have to change yourself for anyone. This is about you knowing how successful you are already. You have to have dark in order to show light, just like in life. So this is full acceptance of yourself, your shadow side, your dark side, anything that's happened in the past that, you may have once felt shame for or guilt for. All of that is being released at this time. And as you're doing that, and feeling this connection deepen, the bond even more, there's also learning of the alchemy of life, and your power, and how you greatly benefit humanity, the earth, the experience of your own life in so many beautiful, positive ways that, the matter of feeling worthy or deserving completely goes away. You already know you're deserving, you're worthy, your power, and the fear around any sort of attachment issues dissolves, So that's what this time has been in your life. And pay attention to the synchronicities, especially with birds right now. Not necessarily just ravens. I'm feeling like it's springtime right now as I'm recording this message, and really at any time. I feel like the birds have such a magical way of showing up just the right moments. If you're conscious of it, and sort of paying attention, you notice it a little bit more. I feel like it's like the synchronicity and the magic that surrounds you is really beautiful right now. So when you experience those moments, allow yourself to just take a pause and savor them for a moment. And it's like taking a photograph, or capturing a photograph, however you want to say that. I'm having a thing now with my words and saying things like taking or capturing or using. I prefer to change it up a little bit. Like, it's like appreciating the moment and being able to quickly snap a photo, something that you can remember instantly in your heart. It's like being conscious of, treasuring the moments, treasuring the memories, and cherishing them. And it's like a photographic scrapbook in your mind or in your heart, and anytime you feel a little overwhelmed, or you feel a little doubt creep in, or anything like that, you can easily, recall those memories in your mind, and it just brings a sense of ease and a reminder of the magic of it all, because it really is magical. And there's nothing to fear, there's nothing that you're going to lose, or there's nothing you could do wrong. It's just a matter of allowing yourself to fully open to receiving, the reassurance, the guidance, the ease of ebbing and flowing, and recognizing, the ocean is this great, big, powerful body of water. And, some people fear the ocean and they think it's destructive and scary and all this stuff. And other people see it as such a beautiful source of life for the earth, and, full of nutrients and life. And it's beautiful and serene. And it's just like, it's really all about seeing the whole thing as all-inclusive and embracing it all. And that's what you're doing. So amazing reading. I truly, truly, truly hope that this reading resonated and brought some beautiful affirmation to whatever it is you're experiencing and feeling right now, and also wisdom and guidance moving forward. And to stay true to your heart, keep going. You're doing amazing, and you are so deserving of all of this, everything that you want. and you're a powerful being. Okay, you have amazing intuition. Keep listening to it, keep following it. Allow yourself to play with your magical intuition, your magical intuitive sight. A lot of number ones here, so a lot of new things that may be appearing in your reality, new things to try, discover, adventure, create, whatever it is, like new little projects or hobbies, anything that delights your heart and spirit. I feel like it's really you're going to feel that, and it's all a part of the Ten of Cups energy. I feel like the dragon here, the yellow dragon's like really happy, there's like a happiness to the color yellow that is, undeniable. So a lot of golds and yellows and the blues and the purples. It's just very serene and very beautiful. Okay. Like these ghosts from the past are, they're coming to life in ways that it's like you're able to incorporate those experiences into something meaningful. It's all a part of the journey. Without the shadows and the dark, there would not be the appreciation of the whole masterpiece. So it all becomes colorful. You know what I'm saying? So my goodness, I'm so grateful to offer this message to all of you. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I look forward to the next message that comes through. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. And to all my subscribers, I love you. I've missed you. And I'm so grateful to be back with you all. And I will be back again very soon, probably within the next day or two. So look for another message. And until then, I'm sending you all my infinite love as always. Peace. All right. So group number 2, how are all of you beautiful heart and souls? I'm so happy, so grateful to be back here with all of you. So let's see what message wants to come through from your soul. We're going to start out here with this purple fleur-de-lis playing card. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands or Jack of Clubs. So we've got some fiery, passionate energy coming through here. Some actions to be taken in the path of passion and fire. I'm going to grab a card here from my Bob Ross playing cards. I love these. They have little Bob Ross quotes on all of them too. So we'll see what comes through. We have the King of Clubs. Anything we don't like will turn into a happy little tree or something. Okay, anything we don't like will turn into a happy little tree or something. Okay, I love it. So let's get another tarot card here. I'm really feeling a take charge type of energy. It's an energy of like, no matter what happens, no matter what arrives in your path, you're going to embrace it all. And if there's anything you don't like, anything that doesn't sit well with you, somehow you're going to transform it into something that just works and fits in and is a part of the whole thing. This is really active energy. There's a lot of good feeling movement, without it feeling too chaotic or anything. It feels very calm, especially with the peaceful scene here. It's very serene. Like it's like an adventure that's just like, everything goes smoothly. Even if things aren't going smoothly, it feels like it's going smoothly. Oh, the sun. I love this. So we definitely have this energy of, it's like a powerful energy of the sun where it feels, the energy itself is undeniably big and powerful and empowering. And yet you can still be in your childlike spirit. You can still be in your passion. It's like I was feeling earlier, no matter what happens to, appear on your path, even if it maybe in the past would have been something that aggravated you or frustrated you, it's like now it doesn't even matter. Like there's a tone here that's just like, nothing can faze you. Nothing's going to, bring you down or make you upset or sad. Like you've got this. And you also recognize this beautiful power of your soul and how you can just move through whatever with ease and grace. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, honestly. Let's see what else wants to come through here. Anything we don't like will turn into a happy little tree or something. It's like everything can be purposeful. Everything has a use. Nothing's going to waste. Like nothing's going to hinder or block you. I feel like it's like you have this, you know, matured energy that's very take charge like the king, and yet you're able to be in your childlike spirit of more like, you know, a teenager with an with the knight here. Did I say knight? Is it a page or a knight? The jack of clubs. It's a page, so isn't it? I don't know. Either way, it's very much about being able to take action on that which, you know, moves your heart and soul. I don't often read from playing cards, so forgive me. The Phoenix here, we have new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. Wow. So the Phoenix is, you know, that energy where you've been through a lot, and it's, you know, of course, rising from the ashes. So I feel like that here. It's like whatever you've been through, you have this new vigor, this new energy. It's re-energized you. Nothing truly can stop you or get in your way. The things that may have felt like hindrances in the past don't anymore. Like, it's like it doesn't even faze you. And it's a new phase for you. It's a rekindling of your passion, of your spirit. You feel renewed, you feel transformed, you're ready to take charge and grow and just, you know, continue nurturing this, whatever it is. It's really, really beautiful. So let's get an energy card here. See what else your soul wants you to know. And I do feel like it's like with this purple fleur-de-lis type of design on this card, it feels like royalty to me. Like there's an air of royalty around you. It's like a feeling of royalty, and yet I don't feel there's any tones of arrogance. So that's really good. It's more just like earned confidence and acknowledgement of what you've been through and how far you've come. And we have Goddess of the Moon, number 52. So very intuitive right now. Definitely stay in tune with your intuition. You're very intuitive always, especially right now. I feel like your intuition's really guiding you. It's really illuminating anything for you that you may not see. You're seeing it in terms of your feelings. So trust your gut feelings. Trust your visions that are coming through right now. You may be experiencing new visions, new exciting feelings that really, it's like you can feel the vision. You can feel how happy you are in the vision. So this intuition, this goddess of the moon is guiding you, and anything that may not be easily recognizable at this time, like you feel it, yet you may not see it at the moment. Just know that in that feeling, you know, it's manifesting, it's unfolding. And I feel like there's a lot of change here. And this is a new way for you to really connect with the world around you, with the energies around you, especially the elementals when it comes to the sun and the moon. Okay, there's something here about being guided by forces that are so much bigger than you that you're really in tune with. Whether it's night or day, light or dark, it doesn't matter. You're so in tune and aligned with who you are and the path that's unfolding before you that the fears that you may have had in the past are all dissolving. They're all gone. I feel like here with the Phoenix, it's like you really have this confidence to you that is well-deserved, well-earned, and it's, you know, allowing you to trust the decisions that you're making. And you can make decisions without thinking, so to speak. So that's really great. Really, really great. Let's get one here from Earth Magic. Eagle communion. Again, I feel like your intuitive connection is really strong right now. Even your telepathic abilities with nature around you, with animals, with people, with your ancestors, the spirit guides, the angels are always communicating to you in a way that feels really good, really natural, really healthy. If you ever have questions or you are, you know, seeking guidance or wisdom, the answer shows up for you in the most beautiful ways. And I feel like your you know, your communication with your unseen parts or aspects of you or team or whatever you, however you refer to them, is really become beautiful. You know, something you can trust and rely upon. It's very healthy. It's very much acknowledged on both sides of things. Like I feel like you've developed a great way to communicate with yourself and your soul and those in the unseen that do assist you all of the time. And I feel like this is like a new a new chapter in your world of expanding like your communication and really being an active participant or cooperative component of the whole, you know, in a way that's like, yeah, and it makes you feel youthful, you know, it like brings out this youthful vitality to you that is just so you and so perfect and just wonderful. Let's get one here from the Wisdom of Avalon. Oh, the Queen. Woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, friendships, number 4. So this is really beautiful as well. We've got the King, the Queen. You got the whole royal court here showing up. Mr. or Mrs. Royalty over here. I can feel it. It's really beautiful. I feel like you're, there's just this energy to you that is, you know, very very fertile with life, whether you're a man or a woman, it really doesn't matter. It's like this energy of nurturing the life inside of you, the life outside of you. Like everywhere you go, whatever it is that you're doing is beneficial. It's good. It's like something that you can, it creates like bonding and stability and those feelings that you just know are real. It's very real. It's very long lasting. There may be new friends appearing in your life. There may be people that you just connect with in a way that is really, truly beautiful, like friendship. You may feel like you're able to be a better friend to others in your life, just naturally, like just feeling yourself and recognizing how that allows you to be a better friend to yourself and others. You may be connecting with, you know, women in a new way where they're more like friends, like real friendships versus I don't know, something different. So I feel like there's an energy here where there's an awesome balance here between your masculine, feminine energies. If you're a man, you may, you know, be meeting someone, a woman that somehow acknowledges your maturity level or vice versa. And I don't know, I feel like there's an energy here more so of like soulmates and friendship. It could possibly be romantic if that applies to you. However, it's like very general here in this reading. This is more so about really acknowledging your accomplishments and your true authentic self, your inner self, your child self, your soul self, like the transformation that you're experiencing is absolutely beautiful. And I feel like this energy of the Queen here, it's like a recognition, like you're being recognized by the King, the Queen, the whole royal court, you know, the page, the knight, the sun, the moon, the eagle, the phoenix. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely beautiful. Let's see here. From the Ascended Masters, we've got right. So this is really cool. I mean, I'm feeling this this energy of, you know, it's like Ascended Masters or royalty or someone who is really committed to the growth and expansion of consciousness, of love, of being human. I feel like you have a lot of knowledge to share with the world if you so choose. Like, I feel like you're being encouraged to write. Here we have the moon. You're in a very intuitive, receptive time right now where if you sit down and journal, or just if there's a book you've always wanted to write, if there's something within you to share with the world, I feel like you're really, really, really going to feel that support when you sit down and write. You may be writing already. I just feel like you're in tune with some really nice, wise, ancient consciousness that we all appreciate and feel inspired, you know, to know even deeper ourselves. So you definitely have a special communication with the world right now, with yourself, with consciousness, with humanity, and you're very much supported in whatever it is that you want to do when it comes to that. So get out thy pen and thy paper and get to thy desk and start writing if you can, because it's absolutely beautiful. I really do feel you've got some pretty awesome wisdom in there, whatever it is that you've got. And this transformation that you're going through or have gone through is really, you know, a part of the fueling of this, you know. Even if it's just to yourself, I feel like you know, there's something here where you're being recognized in such a way that you're being encouraged to share whatever you know, whatever's inside of you, because it's so appreciated in the world today, and it helps us all grow and become better, and it benefits all of us, and it'll benefit you as well. So let's see, let's get one here from Nature's Whispers, potential gateway. So yeah, I mean, this is a time of, you know, are you ready to walk through the portal? Are you ready to walk through the portal of transformation? Because I feel like you are. It's just a matter of, you know, affirming that for yourself, and knowing that that's what's happening, is that you're expanding. It could be, you even feel like at times that you're in a new reality, only because you're able to explore things in a deeper way that you never were able to before. And it's through this transformation, it's through embracing of your passion, your, you know, your inner child self, really staying positive through anything that was difficult or negative, and choosing to, you know, turn bad situations into good ones, basically. You know, it's like, if there was anything bad in the past or anything difficult, you've managed to transform it into something good. You've chosen to learn from any mistakes or any sort of, you know, decisions that maybe weren't aligned with your true authentic self. And I feel like that really allows you to shine, to feel yourself, to love yourself, and it connects you more in tune with your intuition and the way that we're all connected, you know, with the stars, with the earth, with the animals, with our ancestors. And, you know, there's something here with the, you know, even the kings and queens of the world. You know, there's like a leadership quality here. That's what I'm feeling, is you're a leader. You're a leader in some way, shape, or form. You're leading the way. You're leading the way. And there are so many people who are, you know, inspired by your energy and your charisma and your positivity, and they just naturally feel good following or listening or receiving information or knowledge or whatever it is. Because I feel like whatever it is, you're not someone who's like, oh, follow me. It's more so, you know, people feel inspired and they can walk with you for a time. They can talk with you. There's a friendship quality here where it's equal mutual service. It's equal give and receive. You know, the people around you are on the same sort of path where they're, you know, they're looking for inspiration or inspiring themselves as well. So it's like a resonance, you know, a relatability to one another, a friendship energy that's really beautiful, and it's really beginning to grow. And I feel like there's many more of you out there that are, you know, it's like this energy of resonance and friendship, where we share similar interests and, you know, similar insight into knowledge and wanting to learn and grow what it means to be human, and the stories of being human and all of that. And I feel like a deeper sense of, you know, belonging. You know, this, like, you feel this deep sense of belonging, and it's like being recognized by life itself that you belong. It's this beautiful energy of communion, basically, is what I'm feeling. So my goodness, group number 2, I truly hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it affirmed what you feel inside, what you know to be true, and that it, you know, shared some wisdom, some insight, some guidance moving forward. Because whatever it is you're doing, definitely keep doing. It's beautiful to see people like you out there, you know, being your true selves and staying positive. It's really inspiring, and I'm super grateful to be able to offer this message to you and just affirm where you're at and encourage you to keep going no matter what. I can't wait to see what you write if you decide to share. I love reading. I write myself, so I have a lot. I'm a writer. I consider myself a writer. I have some books I'm about to publish, so definitely, you know, stick with that and keep going and share the stories inside you. Share what you know to be true, because we all benefit so much, and, you know, then we can all praise you like the worthy king or queen that you are. So yeah, I love you all so much. I'm so happy to be back, and I will be back again very soon with another message. So until then, I love you all infinitely. Take very good care of yourselves, and I'll see you again very soon. Peace. All right, group number 3. How are all of you beautifuls, hearts and souls? I hope you're all doing well. Let's see what your soul wants you to know at this time. We've got the blue dragon here, and it's the 3 of Swords. Okay, so we're going to pull another playing card here. My Bob Ross deck. These are a playing card deck, and they have little Bob Ross quotes on them. So let's see what comes through for all of you beautiful hearts. Feeling a little heartbreak, a little something going on there. We've got the Joker card, and I thought I pulled these out. Joker. Didn't you know you had this much power? You can move mountains. You can do anything. And it's interesting that I said I thought I pulled this out. So I feel like this is, you know, something with the Three of Swords energy, some sort of, you know, in the tarot deck, we have the swords in the heart. So it may be something where you feel like you've already healed this part of yourself at one point in time. However, there's still some sort of residual pain or residual effects going on here. So let's get a tarot card and see what else your soul wants you to know at this time. It's interesting that it's the Joker card. Didn't you know you had this much power? You can move mountains. You can do anything. Okay. So let's see what this is all about. You know, the Three of Swords talks a lot about how we, you know, for the most part, inflict that pain within ourselves, you know, by feeding any sort of negative thoughts about ourselves, feeding thoughts or ideas or perspectives about ourselves that are not true. So this is something to do with how powerful, recognizing your own power. And with the Justice card here, it's about really tuning into doing what's right and just for yourself. So standing up for yourself, sticking up for yourself, not stabbing yourself in the heart basically because someone's making you feel bad about something. It's about recognizing your own power, that no one has the power to hurt you except yourself at this point in time. So it's like aligning with justice, aligning with what is right for you, what is authentic for you. Let's get one more tarot card here. In fact, I'm going to pull one from my Radiant Wait deck. Oh, that one wanted to flip out. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is about moving forward, taking action in the feeling, in your heart, with passion, with courage, with integrity, with bravery. You know, what are you really passionate about? That is like your body wants to move towards that direction. Your heart, when your heart knows what is good for you, what is right for you, what is just for you. So when your heart feels like it wants something, it wants to get up and grab it. It wants to go towards it. It's like if you had two people standing in front of you and one person always put you down and always made you feel crappy and the other one always loved you unconditionally, which one would you hug automatically first? Your heart knows. Your body would open to that person that's good to you, and the one that's bad to you, you would just pull away. This is what this energy feels like. So it's like when you're getting down on yourself, or you're, you know, finding yourself feeling like, you know, maybe you feel like you're a joker or you've lost something, or you're failing in something, just remember that you're not ever failing. You're not ever a joker. You're not ever, you know, doing anything intentionally to hurt yourself or put yourself down. This is about breaking free of those programs or thoughts or beliefs about yourself that are not true, that have been instilled in you from someone else, from some other situation, and you've adopted them as truth. And in reality, they're not truth. What is true is that you are courage, you are truth, you are love, you are compassion, you are empathy, you are, you know, whatever qualities of love that resonate with you, that is what you are. The truth is that, you know, we bring justice to ourselves by choosing to align with that which is authentic for us. Whatever is not authentic for us, whatever is not truthful for us, we want to let go of those things, because they're not based on the truth of who you really are, okay? This Knight of Wands energy is very fiery, very passionate, and takes action quickly in the direction of his dreams. You know, he goes for it. He's not holding back. He's not going to stick around and hang out with a bunch of soul suckers, okay? He's going to move forward and get on his horse and ride towards, you know, that which his heart is calling him. There's a lot of, you know, courage and bravery and, like, you know, strength that's just like, I've had enough of this. I'm moving forward. I love myself. I'm taking care of myself. I'm aligning with what's right for me. You know, it's about integrity. It's about doing the right thing for yourself, even when no one else is around, even when no one's looking, especially when no one's looking, especially when no one else is around. Okay, so no more beating yourself up over things that you didn't have control over, and we're putting yourself down for failing anything, because that's not serving you in any way, shape, or form, okay? And I get one here from the Island Time Wellness. This one wanted to flip out. Clock. Need time, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal, progress. Okay, so whatever it is that you're going through, just know that it takes time. It takes time to heal wounds. It takes time to move forward. And that's so that we don't burn out super quickly. Okay, because even with the Knight of Wands, this is about being able to take those action steps or take action when you feel that energy. And then the Knight takes the rest. He stops. He's not galloping all the way there nonstop. He stops often and rests, lets his horse rest, get a drink of water, whatever it is, because this energy is not something that sustains itself for very long periods of time. It's not like the Knight of Pentacles where it's one day, one step at a time, steady, slow and steady, that sort of energy. This is like a quick, like, I need to get out of here right now, or I'm moving towards that, I'm saying yes to that right now. And then, you know, you allow yourself to kind of chill out for a little bit, integrate it for a little bit, allow yourself some downtime to rejuvenate yourself, take care of yourself, okay? So you may need to create a little bit of time just for yourself where you can nurture yourself, where you can heal, you know, take time to heal. If you have any emotional or emotions inside and you need to cry a little bit or write in your journal, that's something that you know, should allow yourself to do on your own. It's your business, it's your private time, and you deserve that. You deserve to have time to heal. Look at this, we have sunglasses. Okay, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So you may even need to feel like you need to wear sunglasses for a while, and that just helps you kind of protect yourself if you're feeling vulnerable until you feel strong enough to just be yourself. And just know that with your intention to align with your heart, with your true heart, that you should never have to fear anyone's perception of you, okay? So I feel like you're moving out of this energy where you're worried about how other people perceive you. You may have been gaslighted in the past, people talking badly about you, people saying things about you that weren't true, spreading rumors about you, so it caused you to focus out of situations or relationships where you felt like, what's the point? You know, what's the point of tuning into this when it just kills me? It hurts my heart. It makes me feel bad about myself. You know, maybe there's something here with clock, and like it could be coworkers, it could be people at home where you don't feel like you have enough time to just do your thing by yourself. And with the sunglasses card here, I'm feeling like, you know, your soul's really guiding you. If you need to wear your sunglasses, it's like, if it's like having a crying session and then you're like, well, I want to go to the store and get some ice cream or whatever. And it's like, it's okay to put some sunglasses on and go to the store. It's just like, you don't want to rely on that all the time. Like, to see it as a way of like, you know, like focusing out of your life and reality, like not using it as an excuse, more so as like a way to nurture yourself through some tough times, you know, with the focus in mind that you're moving through this, that this isn't forever, that it's temporary, because you really have that much power inside you. I feel like you're really experiencing a time right now where you're learning how to align with what's true for you, true justice, not just for you, also what justice is for the whole, you know, how life itself works. Let's get some more cards here, because I feel like this is a lot. And I want you to feel good about this reading, because this is all a part of the healing process and letting go of any sort of thoughts that are not aligned with your truth, that are not aligned with this justice energy, okay? We have rest and rejuvenation. So allow yourself some time to rest and rejuvenate. Like, visualize your body rejuvenating as you're resting, you know, as you're taking, or not taking, but allowing yourself some time to regenerate your body, for example. Like, maybe I feel like you work a lot, or if you have this energy where you feel really excited and then afterwards you feel like, you know, you're tired or whatever, instead of seeing it as being lazy or not doing anything, see yourself rejuvenating. See it as your body has time to relax, to rest, you know. Go easy on yourself right now, especially with the Three of Hearts or the Three of Swords energy. Go easy on yourself, okay? Because anything other than that is just, it's cruel to yourself. You don't need to do that. I feel like maybe others have treated you that way in the past, and it's time for you to let go of that, okay? Because your heart wants to be happy, you want to be happy, and you want to go easy on your body, okay? So that it has time to heal, recover, rejuvenate, so that you can feel good. Look at this. We have walking away. So you could be feeling like it's time for you to walk away from somebody or something that is really hurting your heart. It's not aligned with your heart. It's not aligned with your soul, your passion. It makes you feel less than who you really are. It gives you this feeling where you feel like you're a joker or a loser, or, you know, like this person or this situation makes you feel bad about yourself. And, you know, it's not a good feeling at all. And I feel for you, because so many of us have experienced this, and this is what triggers, you know, us to grow and become truly aligned with who we are. Because once we feel that passion energy, that true heart energy, we know deep inside what we need to do. And it's taking the action to actually do it. It's one thing to say it, it's a whole nother to do it, right? Because we're so deeply connected to one another. So when you don't know what to do, take some time to just meditate and be with yourself, even if it's just laying in bed for a little while, closing your eyes with the intention of receiving any wisdom from your soul, any insight from your soul. Put on a meditation, a guided meditation on YouTube or something. Something where you can tune out in a way that's healthy. So it's like you're tuning out, yet you're tuning into your soul. You're not really tuning out of life itself. Instead, you're engaging with life. You're doing something that's healing your heart, healing your emotions, aligning you with your own sort of justice. And, you know, it's like there's something here that you're being asked to walk away from. And it's not even something negative necessarily. It could be just the familiarity of what you've always known. This woman here, she's walking out of like a garden area into a wide open field. It's like she's leaving home for the first time. So it's not that it's, you know, necessarily negative or bad. It's just a part of the natural progression of wherever you're at. Okay, like it's time for you to move forward. You know in your heart what you need to do. And I feel like when you deny yourself that feeling, you may feel that Three of Swords energy where it's like, oh, you know, like I don't feel like, you know, I feel like I need to move forward. I feel like I need to maybe walk away. However, you can do it in a way that's, you know, loving, that's kind to yourself and anyone else involved, okay? And that's the wisdom you're going to receive, that insight when you're in meditation, okay? When you're resting and rejuvenating, it'll just appear before you in your mind. It'll be insight that arrives. You'll get a message, or you'll receive a vision or a dream or something like that, and you're like, that's what I need to do. And I feel like the scariest part is just knowing that you've got to do it. Once you accept it, then you're able to make decisions that, you know, that just begin unfolding. Okay, we've got fertility pan, so there's a lot of good energy around you when it comes to fertility, planting new seeds that are really going to grow and take off. You're very much supported in whatever it is that you're choosing to do, especially with this Knight of Wands energy. It's like whatever you have your heart set on, you're being guided. You know, it's like she's walking away, and yet she's very happy because she's guided. She knows that every step ahead is following her heart, her soul. It's going to be beautiful. She doesn't know what's ahead in the future. She just knows that it's time to walk forward and to explore. It's like an adventure. The Knight of Wands is all about adventure and exploring, you know, being, it's not so much about being courageous as it is about being adventurous. You know, it's like an adventurous type of feeling, like it's a new adventure. It's a time of great fertility for you. And you feel like you can move mountains. Like you have the power to move mountains. It's like, this is a really interesting card because, you know, it's like with it being the Joker and also knowing that this power, it's like whatever we give power to, whatever we feed our power to, it amplifies it, right? So whatever it is healing your heart. This Three of Swords energy is, this passion is healing your heart, walking away from a situation or a relationship that you've outgrown in some way. And that's what it feels like. It's like an outgrowing. Maybe it's not growing with you. It's just time. It's just not time for you to continue growing, and it's time for you to plant new seeds, so to speak. Okay. Let's see what we have here with the Wisdom of Avalon. And Pan to me is, you know, the masculine energy of the earth. So maybe you need some greens, like some vitamins, some minerals. That may help your overall just like well-being and give you some more clarity, help you feel ease with any time constraints or anything going on around there. It'll bring ease to your emotions and your mind, your mental clarity, not just your physical body. We have the eagle, spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm, the number 9. Okay, so whatever it is you are going through at this time, you are, and we have another, 9 here with the 19, a 9 with the 27. So you're at the end of a phase that's been, it's been a little bit difficult. It's been a little bit painful. It hasn't, maybe even more than a little bit. And yet it's been deeply profound for you because you're able to connect in with your spirit in a way that you never have before. You've really had to trust your spirit. You've really had to rely on your soul, your spirit guides, your team, whatever powers that be, right? I feel like you're able to really see things from a bigger perspective, to see how you play a part in this bigger perspective of life. This life is so big. It's so big, and yet it's so intimate. It's such an intimate thing. I feel like you're really being guided to connect in with your inner self a lot more than maybe ever before than you ever have. Because it's not so much about running away from any situation as it is like moving forward in alignment with your intimate self, like with your passions and your heart's desires. That requires a level of intimacy to open your heart. And when we feel our heart wounded, it's difficult to open our heart because it's wounded. So, it's like, this is what heals the heart. And yet there's it's an understanding and awareness of our connection to the unseen realms, to our soul. And that, again, it's being in integrity with yourself. When you choose to be in integrity with yourself, it's doing the right thing for yourself, even when no one's looking, and others. It's like when you trust yourself, when no one else is around, then you trust yourself always. There's this energy of being able to rely and trust on your own soul that you may have never had before. And I feel like this eagle energy has been with you for quite some time, and you're at this point where you're ready to grow and expand beyond what's been familiar to you. I'm gonna get one more here. It's giving you that eagle eye view. And there'll be messages coming through for you from your guides, from the angelic realm. You may see large birds in the sky. You may see, I want to say large birds. I was going to say any birds. However, I feel like it's more like large birds are really going to be an affirmation for you when you're, feeling like a message. Like it would be nice to receive an affirmation or a message. And I just feel like the larger birds will show up for you. And we have the dog. Loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love. So I feel like the animals are really playing their part and showing up for you. Like whenever you feel like maybe not talking to someone or being around a person, I feel like the animals are going to connect with you in a way that is really nurturing to your soul, to your spirit, to your heart. Because there may be times when you don't feel like talking, and that's perfectly normal and that's perfectly okay. Because, when we're healing our heart, when we're going through things like that, we don't always feel like talking. We don't even always have words, at that time. We don't always know because it's not time for us to talk. It's, especially when we're vulnerable, it's better to take time to rest and rejuvenate, to get yourself in a better situation where you can just be alone with your thoughts and not necessarily alone. Like, I feel like this is recognizing that you're never alone too. And I feel like the animals will show up for you in a way that just reassures your heart, warms your heart, helps your heart heal. And it's okay to go incognito for a while if you need to. With the sunglasses, I feel like this is all really good. Like, you need to know that it's okay for you to kind of shield yourself if that's what you feel. Because people that really care about you, they're going to understand. Like, nobody's judging you. Nobody's, everyone's grateful that you're choosing to heal. And whatever you need to do that, especially when you're feeling vulnerable, you need to do. Like, you need to love yourself and trust yourself and do what's right for you no matter what. That's, being good to yourself, serving yourself, because that's going to help you understand things in a bigger way. We have clouds, shape-shifting. This is also a card about, consciously allowing yourself to try on different outfits, so to speak. It's like, to allow yourself to explore and discover who you really are. Like, maybe it's just a matter of like incorporating new clothes into your wardrobe. Maybe you've always wanted a leather jacket and you just never got one because, so whoever you were before just didn't think it was cool enough, or maybe you couldn't afford it. Like, I don't know, whatever the reason, like, this is a time when you get to explore who you really are and like kind of play around with you know, different versions of who you think you are. And it's also, it's like you'll discover that you're all these, you know, different aspects of yourself, and it's okay to play around and be yourself. And maybe there's parts of yourself that you never really felt comfortable sharing, or you're discovering parts of yourself for the very first time. So this is really beautiful, and it may be that you're someone who likes to, you know, meet different kinds of people, and you feel like you can fit into different types of realities and consciousnesses, and so you're really going to enjoy exploring that and being able to kind of shapeshift into, you know, learning and discovering new ways of being, new consciousnesses, new realities. It's kind of like learning new languages. Like you're completely free to explore and be who you really are, and like discover who you really are. You know, this is a time of discovery for you, of adventure. It's like an adventurous type of energy, okay? I just feel like there's some sort of energy here that it's like, don't worry, okay? None of this is negative at all. I'm looking for my other deck here. What did I do with it? I'm just gonna, here it is. This is really beautiful and exciting for you right now, and I want you to feel good about all the decisions that you're making, because you're making all the right decisions for yourself right now. It's like a time of discovery. It's a time of, you know, letting go of worrying about making mistakes, so to speak, because you're choosing to learn from everything you do. My mom always used to tell me there really are no mistakes in life. There's only lessons, right? So like if we do something that we didn't like, we realize, oh, we didn't like that, so we're not going to do it again, right? And we learn something from it, like that serves as wisdom for the future, and we make better choices every time for ourselves. There's really no right or wrong or good or bad. It's about aligning with what's true for you, what's true for, you know, your authentic self, because when you do that, you automatically make the best choices for everyone. You know, it's about benefiting your life, nurturing your life, loving your life, and the adventure of your life. Okay, so it could be also just letting go of worrying about others. Make a wish. Number one, make a wish. So it's really, really perfect timing for you to embrace this very fertile energy in your life. It's like everything has been primed and ready. Your soil's been, you know, your soil or your soul. You've been priming it. You've been getting it all ready to plant your seeds that are going to grow, you know, very quickly at times. And there'll be times when you can just chill, relax, heal, you know, listen to new knowledge, insight, whatever it is. Like, I feel like it's okay to allow yourself to kind of tune out of certain collective consciousnesses and tune into wherever your soul is guiding you. Knowing that that's, you know, you are connected to the greater picture, the greater consciousness, whatever that is to you. And I feel like you're really going to enjoy your time when you're resting, when you're rejuvenating, that you'll receive some deep insights. And it's allowing you to really wish for what you really want, you know, from your heart. Like, it feels good. It's an adventure. You recognize your own power, the power to heal yourself, the power to hurt yourself at the same time. So it's really about learning how to be open to your soul guidance and allowing yourself time to heal and progress. It's like you know, seeing your life in the longevity of it. It's a slow and steady process. You have all the time in the world. There's no rush. There's no anything. When you feel a quick movement, it's because your heart's moving you and it's fun and you want to do it. It's not because you have to, right? And I feel like here with the dog, you know, there's an energy here of loyalty, of unconditional love, and we have sincerity. So it's like you feel very sincere and genuine in your perspective and in your spirit and your approach. Like, there's a loyalty here to yourself that you're going to discover that is unbreakable, okay? And it's always going to be with you, and it will align you with what truly brings health and vitality to your life, to your heart, to your soul, so that this Three of Swords energy no longer exists in your reality. It may take some time to fully heal all that and let it go, so don't expect it to happen overnight. However, you're on the right path, and that means that it won't get any worse. It will only get better every day from here. just don't put expectations on yourself. Allow yourself to be free of expectations, because you're already doing what you're supposed to do. You're already doing the right things, and you will continue to do the right things. You can't get this wrong. Everything that you're doing is perfect, and you're learning from everything and that's serving you. That's helping you become so wise beyond anything you know at this time, that it's, a perfect time for you to make your wishes, to, if you feel guided to walk away from any situations or relationships that you feel you've outgrown or just are not serving you anymore, now's the time to do that. To plant these seeds, and they're going to sprout, they're going to grow, they're going to flourish. It's all really amazing. And I feel like you've got the eagle eye here kind of watching over you with the angels. You've got the dog here by your side as a companion, Pan's out here in the woods, like playing the flute to get your your fertile seeds growing. And like, I don't know, I feel like the clouds here, it's like there's all of these little messages and synchronicities all over the place for you. And it's really all about you, receiving the justice you deserve in your life, because you're someone who's very just, very integral, always does the right thing. And I know you know that. I feel like your soul just really needs you to know that for real. Like, there may have been others who, maybe say you're not fair or something like that. But I feel like you know how fair you are. You're a very fair person. You're a very loyal person, a very loving person. And it's time for you to really apply all of that to yourself completely, 100%. And you are fully supported in that, okay? So it may be time for a pair of new sunglasses, some new outfits, and just this like a sense of like the spirit of adventure. Nothing's going to stop you, and you can move mountains, really. You can do anything, okay? And I love it because, you got the blue dragon energy here. The dragon is like the soul energy. It's very empowering. It's very wise. It's very spiritual. It's very loving. And, it's a dragon. So we go through all sorts of things as dragons. And, it's through these heartbreaking experiences that we become unbreakable, truly. Okay. So never give up. The animals are with you. The people, in your life that show up are with you in terms of supporting your, whatever it is you need to do for yourself. And anyone that doesn't, they're going to be in the background, slowly fade away. You won't even have to worry about it. Okay. You just have to stand up for yourself and make the decisions that are right for you. And, the energy around you will handle the rest. Okay. The energy of love that surrounds you. All right. Group number 3. I love you all so, so, so much. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I truly hope you enjoyed the message, that it just brought affirmation, validation to what you're feeling, experiencing, and that it offered some wisdom and guidance moving forward, and that you continue and stay true to yourself. I look forward to the next message that comes through. I'll be back very soon. So until then, I'm sending all my infinite love to you as always. Take very good care of yourself, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.